All right, so this is a suggestion via Patreon. The name of the song is Sheeple. This is coming from the artist MacDonald. Listen, if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of the specific type of content, okay? Let's check it out. Alright guys, based off the title, I can pretty much gauge what's about to happen here. We're here for it. Lyrics to pulled up just in case we need them, guys. Let's get it.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized.
We got some iRobot imagery. Let's get it.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys.
The interesting about truth, or the concept of truth, right? It seems to not really matter anymore to people. They care about their own very personal truths rather than the actual truth because it hurts their feelings.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the...
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, whoever is in control, right, absolutely has no interest in actual unity. Like if you look online right now, like some of the biggest things that are being pushed are like gender wars, right? It seems to be all over the place, and every week you turn, it's man versus woman now, right? Because it's not so much like light skin versus dark skin. It's not so much that any longer, because I think we're picking up on that, right? Now it's just like man versus woman, right? You have on TikTok, you have Drew Offalo, or this terrible person, right? And then on the other spectrum, you have like Andrew Tate, right? And so you have these two groups of people that are coming together, and they're like, bro, stop. It's pointless. It's pointless. Don't you, like, you guys don't see what's happening here, right? Let's get it.
Sides trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on
Let's not get into this algorithm. The social media algorithm it's weird, right? Here's the thing. The algorithm does not care about actual factual information. It wants to keep you in a bubble, right? Because if you get placed into a bubble, guess what? They can suggest more things to, this is what you do. Once a week. No. I would no, because it's too smart for that now. I would say at least once a day, look up a topic that is the opposite of your, like, everything, right? It needs to be the opposite, the 100% opposite of whatever you think is reality, right? And by doing that, you will literally fool the algorithm. You'll fool it. Matter of fact, no, watch two videos, just for two videos for, I don't know, maybe 45% of that video. Whenever you click, watch 45% of it of something different. And you will instantly realize that you are no longer being trapped in that echo chamber. You're going to start getting suggested things from outside of your bubble, right? That's how you break the algorithm, because if you do not, you're going to be stuck in an echo chamber, a consistent one that will not let you out of it under any circumstance, because they're looking for trends, right? So if you, right, watch the same thing all the time, and then someone across the street is kind of doing the same thing, you're now being suggested the same exact content. You can't break the algorithm, right? So now you meet this person, they're going to espouse the same overall information to you, and you're going to be like, yeah, it must be factual. Bro, it's probably not factual. You guys are both stuck in the same echo chamber, bro. You have to break it. Seriously. if you notice what you're getting suggested to watch on YouTube, TikTok, or any other like social media platform is similar to the last thing you just watched, you are stuck in an echo chamber. Okay? That's it. Honestly, if the last video is similar to the next video and the next video, they're literally typecasting you. So trust me when I say, watch something that is completely out of your like spectrum of reality occasionally. Daily, right? And you'll realize what I'm saying, guys. All right, let's get it.
Next to a branded corporation, distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement.
Yeah,
we can't
right
be
there.
free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Glued to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheep. What it seems. Hollywood been writing your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap. They trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular.
They're trying to dumb you down. There's a reason for that. Again, it has a lot to do with the engagement. There's a famous situations, like specifically in the world of hip hop, that comes out of J. Cole and Nas, the rapper J. Cole and Nas, right? If you listen to J. Cole's first or second album, you'll be like, oh, he's super lyrical. He's telling you what kind of it is behind the scenes. And he's just being honest with himself, right? You'll realize there was a dumb down effect. And the rapper Nas, for example, the reason why he's not more successful is because he refuses to dumb down, right? Obviously, by dumbing things down, you then bring in a whole lot of people that could never really consume your product. You will always sell more if you can get more people to like consume your product, right? But Nas does not care. He wants you. He's like, if you don't understand me, you shouldn't be listening to me. J. Cole, on the other hand, took the advice of obviously his management team and exploded, right? Why? Because he dumbed down his music. Jay-Z said the same thing in one of his songs also about having to dumb down. J. Cole even made a song called I Let Nas Down. Nas was offended because he dumbed his music down, right? So yeah, guys, it's all about engagement. It goes back to kind of his last line about engagement and the algorithm, right? You will get more people. Like notice also notice some of like the, I think Mr. Beast also said it. He was like, bro, the YouTuber Mr. Beast, he said plainly, people don't understand my content, right? So what he did was dumbed his content down. Now, there is literally nothing to not understand about Mr. Beast's content. You watch it, you can consume it, and instantly you're like, oh, there's really nothing I need to think deeply on. Well, that just allows in a whole lot of people that he was ostracizing by attempting to be intelligent with his content, right? And I personally can't do it here on this channel. I'm going to always be me, exactly who I am. I'm not going to, under any circumstance, dumb my content down. I know for a fact if I actually did, my numbers will double tomorrow, right? I know it, right? And that's why I look at some of the other like larger reaction channels, and I'm just like, all right, right? And seriously, look at some of the reaction channels that are right now sitting in like the 3 millions. I'm not trying to say any names, but like 3 millions, 2 millions, 4 millions, and you'll understand instantly. There's nothing to not understand. All right, let's get it.
To shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team.
Like, listen, absolutely, obesity should not, guys, I am obese, right? Absolutely. It should not be promoted, right? I know I caused this. I sit down for probably 8 to 10 hours a day. I know I should not be sitting down this long, right? I know that I also shouldn't eat the trash that I eat. I like it. It tastes good, right? But I'm not going to say it's your fault. But here's the thing. The promotion of it, right? Like, guys, if you look on TikTok and just search for like fat activism, have fun, bro. Like, I don't understand that. Okay, it is not like, bro. It is not something that should be promoted. I get it. You want to feel a certain way, and you know, feel like you're amazing. Good. Do it for yourself. Fine. It's not healthy, and this is coming from someone who's obese, bro. It's not healthy, right? It's not. So come on, guys. All right, let's be honest with ourselves rather than, oh, this makes me feel bad, bro. Who cares? Who cares? It makes me feel bad.
We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Glued to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police. Now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you. They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors.
Yep.
The system isn't broke, it's working.
A good one would be probably Michael Jordan.
George called them thought police. Now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you. They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Glued to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Exactly. The whole thing. Just imagine I just went through everything again and I'm disagreeing with everything. I'm just going to say exactly. Like, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Right? Everyone wants everything to be, dumbed down. This is why TikTok is so gigantic. Imagine bro, there were times where people would be like, a 1-minute video, no chance. Hey, I'm not watching that for what? It's a waste of my time. Now they're like, 1 minute or nothing. Like, YouTube right now is so wild with these YouTube shorts, and every single channel has to deal with it, right? Because, like, bro, there's not a single video on my channel that gets pushed any longer. They don't care about them. They care about shorts, right? And what I mean by that, when I say no one cares about them, YouTube specifically does not push videos anymore, right? They push shorts. And how I learned this was, I would say for the first, I don't know, year and a half. My channel's only 2 years, about 2 years old now. Well, going to be 2 years old in a couple of months. But for the first, I'll say when I got from 0 to 550,000 subscribers, I basically managed to kind of have about 150,000 views a day, right? And then as soon as the shorts came out, it basically halved to about, I don't know, 75, 80 or so. Then we start doing shorts. Now we're doing 30 million views a month right now, guys. And we've been doing 30 million views a month for the last 2 months now, guys. So like, so yeah, they, trust me, guys, shorts are the only thing they care about. They care about the small, like dumbed down version of content. That's what the world seems to want. But they want this because it was kind of, this is what was going to happen anyway, right? Unfortunately, we have to all either join up or not. But keep in mind, I still make long form content, right? But either way, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy it thoroughly.